Part 3. Final section. If you have any of these games or have any questions, any comments,
I think that's enough.
I'm a one finger.
Yeah.
If you don't want to comment, don't bother. Just enjoy it. Just relax. Watch. Agricola.
Agricola.
Now this was the game that really got me into buying many games. Absolutely blew me away. Fantastic. Very tight. You've got to make the right decisions. You've got to fight for that first player, but you end up with a lovely farm. Pigs, cows. Again, hand management. You start the game with 14 cards, so I love that. You look at them. Ooh, what combinations can go together? Carpe Diem. This is a Stefan Feld game. We play a lot. We enjoy. Tile laying, plays in 45 minutes, but thinky. Got to pushes you down different routes. So very nice. Possibly the worst looking box in the collection.
Really? You think so?
What do you think?
I think it's okay.
Which box is the worst looking? Send your comments. Lignum. This is the game I'm worst at in the collection. You have to plan a lot. It's a heavy game. You're a wood cutter. And you have to plan for the winter and the summer, and I can't do it. Too much thinking ahead.
I see.
But still interesting. Patchwork. This is the same designer, Uwe Rosenberg. This is another polyomino game. Plays in about 20 minutes. Really good.
I like that
Again,
one.
thinky. Love it. Skull. This is beautiful.
It is.
The cards, look at that.
It's almost like, what is it, Mandala?
Mandela, yeah.
Yeah. Mandala.
My favorite color, purple. This is a bluffing game. One game takes about 2 minutes, maybe. Codenames. This is Codenames Duet. You got to link words together. This is another Vlada Shvatel. Do you remember I said he was masterpiece?
Oh, yes.
The great thing about his, these 3 games, Mage Knight, Through the Ages and Codenames, totally different. So that's why he's very clever, because he comes up with different games. Good 20-minute game. Kanagawa. Beautiful looking. Quick game. It's okay. Set collection. Doesn't excite me too much. Then we've got Battle Line. You are in a line, and then you battle against your opponent.
I think you're basically saying what's in the box. Can you tell us more?
Next one is So Clover. This is another similar to Codenames. You have to link words. You've got a nice Clover.
Yeah.
Similar to Codenames. Just put that there, shall we? And finally, Letter Jam. This is kind of a spelling game, but quite clever. Again, short, quick, nice game. We've got Newsfjord.
It's a new game.
Oh no, I've had this a long time. I've only played it solo. It's the same designer as Agricola. His games are quite similar in many ways. Yeah, buildings, and you're removing forest from. But there's a nice mechanic where you serve fish to the elders, and it's all about the timing. I've only ever played it solo. Very good solo. Grand Austria Hotel. You're running a hotel, you're inviting in guests. Luciani, one of my favorite designers.
Ooh.
I've mentioned him before. Barrage. Again, Darwin's Journey. I don't have it, but playing a lot of it these days. Dice. There's dice in it. This is the expansion to... Oh, what's going on there? This is the expansion to Agricola.
Oh! Why didn't I know that? Why?
Farmers of the Moor. Would you like to learn it?
Yeah, maybe.
Not a great amount of enthusiasm. It's good. It's good. It adds a lot. But still, Agricola, you know, on its own is no need for this, but it's still good. La Granja. This is clever. You have cards and you can use them in 4 different ways. So the top part of the card, the right, the left, you choose. You're sending your goods in your farm to market. So another farming game.
Have I played it?
You haven't. Clever. Pandemic, Fall of Rome. So the Pandemic has so many versions. This one's you roll your dice. I still think the original Pandemic is, you know, good enough, right? This adds a bit of complexity. But we've played it a few times. I've just moved these bottom ones up in case people are wondering what's happening, so I don't have to bend down. Barrage. Unbelievable. Love Barrage. Top 5 game. Played it 20, 30 times. Just so clever. Hydroelectric power. You're creating energy. Very clever system. This wheel, when you build something, you don't get the stuff back until you spin that wheel. So good. Some people say it's mean game.
Oh.
But I disagree. In Barrage, really, a good idea is just to build a lot of stuff, even if it's not useful to you. Then people can't block you, because on your player board, you get a lot of income. So just keep building. And when you build, your wheel spins. Depends who you're playing against. I play with nice people. Okay, Puerto Rico, what a classic. Again, must have played it over 50 times.
Oh, yeah.
Never tire of this.
Never.
It's funny, sort of 10 years ago, this was my heaviest game. This was like, ooh,
That's right.
Puerto Rico,
Yeah.
we need to spend a lot of time. But now this is a warm-up. Brilliant. Good system where everybody takes their turn at the same time.
Yes.
So you've got to think about Splendor. Now in Korea, if I ever ask Koreans about board games and they say yes, they play board games, I guarantee they play Splendor. Very popular in Korea. This and Rubik's Cube, which I don't have, but yeah, this is okay. It's not my favorite, but I love a game. Carcassonne. Wow. Again, so many games of this. I do have the first and second expansion. That really adds something to it, makes it far more interesting. So, tile laying game, absolute classic. I've been to the town in France.
Yeah.
Nemo's War. This is a solo game only.
Is it?
Only solo. So yeah, I've played quite a lot of it. You are in a submarine or on a boat and fighting people. Long game. Haven't played it for a long time, but very good. Feast for Odin. Oh, what a game this is. Polyomino. Beautiful. Takes a long time. Again, very good solo system where your own meeples block yourself.
huge.
It's huge. The expansion, which I mentioned the other day, oh, here it is, improves it. So I do recommend the expansion. A lot of worker placement spots. 70?
70.
Maybe. So people find it a bit intimidating.
It does sound intimidating.
But it's fine. Very good system. I like the dice rolling system in this. You can roll 3 times. You can take your first die. If you decide to roll a second time, then the first die is gone. So again, it's kind of push your luck.
Push your luck.
Dice system. Twilight Struggle. This was number 1 on Board Game Geek.
Number 1?
Yeah, best game ever for many years, I think.
In what ways?
Well, it's very clever. It's a card-driven game. So you have a hand of cards every round. I love that. So you have to decide which card to play. It's a Cold War. So America against the USSR. Dice rolling. Very, very clever. You're spreading your influence around the map. Excellent game. 2-player only.
Oh, I haven't played it.
You haven't played this. Now this one, oh, Here I Stand, the Wars of the Reformation, Martin Luther. I could talk about this all day.
All day?
Yeah.
Please don't.
Well, so map of Europe, 6-player game. It takes 12 hours.
12 hours.
12 hours.
Oh my God.
I usually play it 3-player, and I usually I do it over 2 days. So you leave it on the table. I've played it 3 times. Henry VIII.
Yeah.
France.
Yeah.
The Ottoman Turks. The Catholics, the Protestants, and the Holy Roman Empire. War game, but also some religious influence. Very interesting time in history. Reformation. The Clever series.
Oh, yes.
So good. If you like chaining,
Oh, yeah.
you know, so this gives you this, and then if you do that, it gives you that. It's very satisfying. These games are the ones that do it in a quick, no setup, dice rolling.
Great for trouble.
Other players involved on your turn. It's got it all.
I love it.
I think this is one of our most played games. We've played this over 50 times.
At least.
The first one is a little basic. The number 2 and 3. Sushi Go Party. Yeah, I mean, it's very light. The benefit is that you all play at the same time. So you all play your cards. There's no waiting. But it's pretty simple set collection. Very light. But people enjoy it.
I quite like it.
Yep. And Sagrada. I do love Sagrada. Look at that. It's beautiful. You have about 100 dice, coloured dice, and I think you're making a stained glass window.
That's right.
In the Sagrada de Familia, Barcelona. I think the theme is not actually that important. It's mainly placing dice, colours, numbers, all important. Excellent game. Love Sagrada. And there's many expansions.
Are there?
I think so. This is a 1-player only deck building game. Friday, yeah. I haven't got on with it. I must try it more. It's very difficult.
Is it?
Maybe experienced players can win, but beginners just lose. So it was a little disheartening. But I'll give it another go. Jaipur.
Ooh, Jaipur.
2-player only. Brilliant.
I like
What a great system. Set collection. Camels. Trading in spice. We love this game. And just one. Oh, what fun.
Great for the party.
Again, it's very similar to, I mentioned code names. You're trying to link words, word association, but very clever system. If two people have the same word, they get knocked out. It's a cooperative game only. Great fun. Gets your brain thinking.
Yeah.
Azul is another.
Azul?
You mean Azul?
Azul?
It's beautiful looking.
I love
Look at that.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Very abstract. But these tiles are very tactile, so nice game. Very popular, Azul. Haven't played it in a while. Okay, the final game. It's a big one.
Is it?
Yeah. I've only played it once. We're in China. 3 Kingdoms.
Oh.
This game is only for 3 players. 3 player only. Have a look at that. Again, this is a very long game. Takes 3 hours, 4 hours, long teach.
아, 삼국.
Yeah, I don't know the history.
Yeah.
I'd love to play it again, but you know, 3 players who are willing to spend 4 hours on a game is not easy. And learn it. So that's the collection.
Great.
Once again, if you fancy commenting, comment and like and subscribe. Thanks.